What is good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say something I don't say. I hope you're doing swell. Vocabulary. So today we're gonna be talking about the fact that without Daredevil, there'd be no TMNT. And in light of the new Daredevil trailer dropping for Daredevil Born Again, I actually thought it'd be appropriate. Now, it also came to my attention that a lot of y'all in my audience at least don't really like Marvel. I did a poll not too long ago and it was like, hey, what kind of content do you guys like the best? Almost all of you said TMNT. Some of you straight up said no Marvel. If you really don't like Marvel, this might be bad news, or you probably already know this considering you're a TMNT fan. I don't know.
Oh man, right there. What the dog doing?
But truth be told, Daredevil was a huge inspiration for TMNT as a whole to exist. So taking it back way to the past, when Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman first made TMNT with Mirage Studios, right? They were just on their own thing, right? They're not connected to anything. They don't have any motion. They're just doing their own thing. I feel like when you off creating your own shit that's like very original, it's very easy, especially so y'all not gonna say bless you. Thank you. I feel like it's very easy, especially if you're not like very popular, to draw inspiration from other things, which is fine. Inspiration is it's great. And realistically, TMNT drew tons of inspiration from Daredevil. Their origins are almost practically the same. Now, obviously, TMNT has changed their origin a bit. Things have changed. But at the time when they were first created, their origins were dang near one-of-ones to each other. So basically, for those of you that don't know how Daredevil gets his powers, when he's a little kid, he's walking outside and he sees this truck that's coming and is about to crash. And there's an old man directly in the way. So Daredevil, obviously, having the heroic act already in him, he jumps in front of the old man, he knocks him out the way, and he saves him. But in doing so, the truck was carrying some radioactive chemicals that splashed in Matt Murdock's face and turned him blind, and therefore gave him his senses and all that, and basically created what Daredevil is, right? Now, think about TMNT. Y'all see any similarities there already? Ooze, suspicious, radioactive juice. I think some suspicious is going on here, y'all. We're about to get to the bottom of it. So basically, in the very first TMNT issue ever, the Mirage comics, they don't even try to sugarcoat the fact that they're like obviously inspired by Daredevil. What happens is there's a truck coming. This guy sees an old man in the way. He knocks the old man out of the way. The truck crashes. A canister from TCRI, which if you don't know, TCRI is the mutagen that turns to turtles, flies out of the truck, hits a little kid that's holding the turtles, and he accidentally drops them. They fall in the sewer, and so does the mutagen. And then they become TMNT. So their origin compared to Daredevil's is practically like one-of-one, like they're dang near the same thing. While we're talking about it, can we just talk about what a terrible day it is for little Timmy? Bro really not only witnessed a giant truck accident, but then on top of that, bro lost his pet turtles. He probably thought he was so lit walking out the pet store with them drawings. I feel terrible. I feel god off free little bro. Now you may be thinking, well, that's cool, they have the same origin, that's unique, that's pretty fire, and that is, but it doesn't just end there. There's a lot more inspiration drawn from Daredevil into TMNT. Like, for example, their villains. I'm willing to pay money that the Foot is way more popular than what I'm about to say. But for those of you guys that do not know, Daredevil is notoriously known for fighting a ninja group by the name of the Hand.
Oh my god, bro.
And TMNT said the Foot. They really said the Foot. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm pretty sure the Foot is more popular modern day, which I mean is kind of crazy. It's cool, but it's crazy. But I am pretty sure they're more popular, but the hand was created first, and this was direct inspiration. There is zero way there's not. And on the case of villains, now this is not like a 100% confirmed one-of-one thing, but there is definitely similarities between Shredder and the character Silver Samurai. Of course, it was confirmed that Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman came up with the idea for Shredder while looking at a cheese grater. So it's possible that's it, but there is also a strong possibility that Silver Samurai had a lot to do with inspiration for that, because like I said, you can see the similarities in between them. And it still doesn't end there. Let's talk about their mentors. Obviously, all of y'all know in TMNT, Splinter trains the turtles, raises them. That is their father, right? The giant rat. We all know, bro, and he's nice. He's so nice, he got Jackie Chan to voice him, okay? You just know he got motion. He got motion. Well, Daredevil 2 got trained by an old man. And do you want to know his name? Stick. Stick Splinter. Stick Splinter. A splinter is just a smaller piece of a stick. Now that had to be direct inspiration. They had to have seen that. They had to have read Daredevil, said, there goes Stick, let's make Splinter. Also, I'm sure this is something a lot of people do know, but the turtles were all originally meant to wear just red headbands. There was no color coordination, which is obviously another Daredevil reference. They ended up color coding because they merged with a toy company to sell toys and make the show and everything, and you know, they were like, all right, we need to make these guys more distinctive, so they changed the colors. But they originally all just did have red, and suspiciously enough, Raph is one with the size that stayed red, you know, Elektra red size. Daredevil character, kinda interesting. And you know, obviously modern day TMNT has grown into such a big franchise. It's way different from the OG Mirage comics, and obviously even the Mirage comics themselves, they ventured off into much crazier stuff than just mimicking Daredevil things. And really, those are only like minor things that are similar. I'd say the craziest thing they probably took inspiration from was the foot and the hand, just because like that's low-key just like a one-of-one. But overall though, TMNT has expanded into a huge brand, and I think it's kind of crazy to me how Marvel and TMNT have never crossed over. I made a whole video before about how TMNT and Spider-Man would be the perfect crossover, but it is actually true. Marvel has never crossed over with TMNT. I don't understand how. It's baffling to me, especially given the fact that they were directly inspired by Daredevil, but they haven't. It's crazy. TMNT obviously deals with a lot of space, you know, mutants, all that stuff, Krang, Triceratons, things of that nature. But their main number one thing you can ask anybody is street level combat, getting into it. They be fighting gangsters, mobsters, tribes in the street, just everything like that. And that's pretty much what Daredevil, Spider-Man, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, all like the other street level characters be dealing with. Like, you got your Kingpins, and then in TMNT, you got your Shredders. They literally just businessmen, bruh. Really undercover, doing some crazy work. They run the underground world. They run it. So like, hey, I'm just saying, it would be a perfect crossover. It's right there. It's really right there. All they gotta do is make it for real. But gatorSTUDIOS didn't say it, you know what I'm saying? But with all that being said though, that's gonna wrap up the video. Like I said, Daredevil Born Again trailer just dropped. The show is coming out soon, so I thought, you know, this would be a relevant topic, especially because I cover TMNT a lot and I really like Marvel. And you know, if I can cover Marvel, I'm gonna cover it, so yeah. In this video, I was saying the TMNT things first and then saying the Daredevil things. Not to confuse anybody, not to think that I'm implying that TMNT came first. Daredevil did 100% come first. I'm saying this so I believe most of my fan base is heavy on the TMNT side. I'm assuming some of you guys don't know much about Marvel, Obviously, there are a lot of people that do know a lot, but I'm assuming some people don't. So, you know, I wanted to kind of go for a little surprise factor at times and, you know, list the obvious first, then go into the surprise. But Daredevil is 100% first. So, flowers are given. With all that being said, though, I got a second channel. I make more like videos focused on myself. I got reactions, vlogs. I just do all types of stuff on that channel. Peep it out. And then I have a gaming channel with my friend. We have been uploading gaming videos, just some fun stuff. And lastly, my Discord server. That is in the link in the description as well with the other channels. So if you're interested in any of that, come on through, where I promise you it's good vibes all the way. All the way. I'm gonna see y'all. And until next time, peace.